Right. Welcome back, students, to one more session of your carbonate compounds. So in the last video, what did we learn? I have taught you what actually is the versatile nature of carbon. Now we'll be doing one NCERT question in this. The topic which I'm going to discuss today is isomers. Right. So first of all, whenever you learn a topic, remember you need to know what actually is the definition. What is the use of the definition? Definition will explain you what is the concept in that and how can I apply it in the example. Right. So here isomer, and we are going to write the definition of isomerism. Okay, both we'll write. So isomers are isomers are compounds having same molecular formula but different structural arrangement are called isomers. Okay, I have written a very big definition. Let us understand. Now I should also know what is isomerism, right? Let us write that also. The property of existing in different structural forms is called isomerism, or different structural forms with the same molecular formula is called isomerism. But what is important here? Same molecular formula is important, different structural arrangement is important. Let us take some examples and see. Let us erase this. Okay, now here isomers, basically for your NCERT also there is one question. We are going to learn how to write the isomers of butane. We will write the isomers of pentane. We will write the isomers of hexane also. Right, let us see. So when I take butane, let us take the first example, butane. When I take butane, the formula or the compound basically is an alkane. For alkane, the general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Done. But means how many? N is equal to 4 carbon atoms. Now apply this N in this C4, H 2 into 4 plus 2. What is the formula? C4, 4 to the 8 plus 2, 10. This is a compound, right? So basically those C4 atoms I am writing like this: 1 more link to 2, 1 more link to 3, 1 more link to 4. So around carbon, hydrogens are there, that's fine. I am not representing that, only carbon atoms. Only carbon I am showing it here. Now the formula is C4H10 only. I am going to write now the isomers of this, means I am going to change the structure of that. Now see here, the same thing can be written as 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct only, no? Here also 4 only are there, here also 4 only there. Hydrogens will not change, hydrogen will be the same, right? So 4 and 4, this is one arrangement. Further, if I can see whether I can arrange or do something, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fine, good, done. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also 4 only. So what am I going to do? I am basically trying to take the same molecular formula, C4 in this case, C4 in this case, C4 in this case, C4 in this case. But what is changing here? We are trying to change the structures. Here this is straight. This is branched. Here carbon is in the first carbon. One more carbon is in the last carbon. So these are called isomers. Now let us write that. Suppose if I expand this and write for butane, what do I write? Basically C, hydrogen 3 are here, 2 hydrogens and 3. Here around carbon always 4 hydrogens should be there. Now this is one. This is straight chain and the name of this is called N-butane, the normal butane. Now what am I going to do? I am going to take that one thing, I am going to shift here. CH3, single bond, CH2, CH3 and CH3 is here. 2 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 1. What is the name of this? This is called isobutane. What is this? Isobutane. So these are the structural isomers. You can also further write, no problem. You can write like this: CH2, CH3. Your concept is every time around hydrogen, 4 bonds should be there. That is important, right? Check that, right? So like this, you can write for the other also: CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. So the structural isomers are this: butane and isobutane. That's fine. Now let us come and write for pentane. So basically, when I take pentane, pent means how many carbon atoms? 5 carbon atoms. So pentane, if I have to write, just see here, CH, N is equal to 5. So general formula CnH2n plus 2, C5H, 2 into 5 plus 2, C5H12. So I have to write this. Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around carbon, always total valency should be 4. So I am filling hydrogens directly like this. This is called N-pentane. Okay, this is over. Now what am I going to do? I am going to shift this bond here. Second thing, CH3, this one I am going to take here. Okay, right. CH, CH, CH2, CH3. Now 3, 4. When you find both the carbon atoms on either side like this, this thing is called, this part or the whole thing is called isopentane. What is this called? Iso group is this one. This is iso group. Done. Further, I can also write one more isomer like this. See here, 1. Total should be C5 only. Remember, C5 is compulsory. 1, 2, 3 are over. How many are left? 2 more are left. 1 and 2. Correct? Now fill hydrogens. 3 plus 1, 4. For this also 3 plus 1, 4. For this also 3 plus 1, 4. This also 3 plus 1. Now if you get a compound like this, see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The name of this compound is called neopentane. What is this? Neopentane. N-pentane, isopentane, neopentane. Neo means just like a cross. Iso means just like your T, and the CH3 group is there. Right? So these are the different isomers of pentane. Now let us come and write the isomers of hexane. Right, now let us come and take the example of hexane. So as the name suggests, hex means 6, isn't it? Now in general formula, if I write CnH2n plus 2, N is what? 6. Hex means 6. Now apply C6H2 into 6 plus 2. So this comes to C6, 12, 14. Correct? Let us write. Now hexane normal general formula is in this way. So this is a straight chain, H2, 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 H3. This is N-hexane, a normal hexane. I can also prepare one more isomer of this. I can shift this to this. Shift this to the second carbon. How do I get CH, CH2, CH2, CH3 and CH3? Now let us name this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct? Now did we write extra? Correct only. So the name of this compound is 2-methyl, just see here, 2-methyl, how? What? Pentane. Earlier it was hexane, now it has become 2-methyl pentane. Correct? Now let us write one more isomer of this. So hexane is 1, pentane is 1. I can also take that and shift this methyl group also here. What will happen then? If I shift this methyl group, right? See here, I'm going to try this. So I have to change this hydrogen. Now let us count 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let us name this. Now the name of this compound is 2,3-dimethyl. How many carbon atoms? 4. 2,3-dimethyl butane. Now you are able to see this is how we are going to write the isomers or the structural isomers of the compounds. Sorry. Understand the concept. This is this, and this is the concept. And next I'll meet you again with the next topic, very important topic. Thank you for watching. Stay connected.